Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Stoup, episode number 17. Just in case you are keeping very detailed track of what's going on, I accidentally hit O. I didn't accidentally. I thought I had finished exploring. We were over here, and all this did was take me down over here, so you didn't miss anything. So we'll continue to explore. We'll continue to smash. Hulk smash. We'll kill the conjurers. Is there some... Oh, we don't have room to pick up more food is what it's telling me, which is one of the things I'm going to do off camera is run these things around. This is a normal helmet. So there are some artifact stuff that we might be carrying around, but let me read this. Yeah, so we could identify it. I don't think that's a very good use of a scroll of identify. Although at some point you have all the potions, So if I do, what is it? Backslash? This gives me recognized items, and I hit minus to do unrecognized. We can actually see. So we only don't know the potion of experience. Which means, of course, that that's the only one we haven't... Because if that's the only one we haven't seen, then we know... We'll immediately find it. We'll immediately identify it once we find it. I still want to drop something. I think I'll just drop this right here, this helmet. I don't think it's an artifact. It is just a base helmet. So now we can pick up food and continue exploring. Keep the killing going on. I mean, it's not a huge deal if I just eat rations, by the way. Not much of a useful door there. Not a huge deal when I... can't reach some places. Is that because I'm not flying anymore? I believe it is. Let's go ahead and fly and re-explore. What is the culprit? Is it here? Here? Where did I not go? I wish it would... It would be nice if it told you where you cannot explore, because I believe I can explore everything. What might it be referring to? I actually have no idea. So we're flying now. Is it that the plant? Can't reach some places. It might be really... It's one of those things where it might be really obvious, but I am completely stumped. No, we've even explored this. Explored that. I don't know. You know, I don't want to sit here and just waste time trying to find it. So what I'll do now is I'll just put a quick pause in. Ooh, how terrible. And then what I'll do is I'll run all the goods we have to the surface, and I'll drop them off. I think we have quite a lot of stuff we've found on this one. That was just a normal helmet. Plus 6 quick blade, not going to be useful for us. Plus 6 fairy dragon scales. Oh my goodness. I really dislike... Okay, clarity. That means you can't be confused, I believe. That's pretty good. Let me just toggle to view, and we can view it. So base AC of 10 will give me 16. So that's pretty bad compared to what we currently have. It's still something I think that I'll pick up and ferry to the Dungeon 15 storage location. Yeah, so we'll just we'll take a quick cut while I just start loading things up and moving them to the what I would call their proper location. Alright, well, it's really easy, considering this is depths right here, to just wander back and forth. It's very quick. So we haven't even had to eat any rations. We're not even hungry yet. But I think it is time for us to read a Scroll of Acquirement. And this is kind of the... interesting thing. There's some who will say, always request armor. And I think there's some strong justification for that, because there's a lot of good things, like weapons. So, I mean, I think in our situation, we may have to do a weapon, but I'm going to start off by doing armor. So, I don't think we need anything else except for armor, so we'll do armor. And what did we get? A shiny shield. That is exactly what I wanted. I was thinking in my head, okay, we can get We can get a better hat. We can get better shield. Obviously, much better shield. We can even get like a better cloak. No, there's a lot of different things we could get here that could be better. But at least the hat could be better. Definitely the shield was the #1 thing I was looking for, and we got it. So it's perfect. This cannot be. Yeah, this is artifact. Okay. So let's just put on the shield and see what we have here. +1 shield of resistance. Well, you know what? That's tricky. It can be maximally enchanted to +5, but the problem is it does take our shield rating down from a 13 to an 8. So it's basically we'll have to enchant this. Use 4 scrolls of enchant armor, which is fine. We'll have to use 4 scrolls of enchant armor to get this to be a +5 shield of resistance. Now, shield of resistance is great. If this was a large shield of resistance, I would be doing a little jiggy dance. A little jig. I would be dancing a jig. That's the expression. Gosh, Tortuga. So, I think for now this is sufficient. Having 2 pips of our fire, our cold is fantastic. I mean, look at our resistances. The only one we lack for, well, I guess the only 2 we lack for is corrosion, which is huge if we want to ever do slime. And MR is 3's, I think, a good. It's like the minimum acceptable in my opinion. But as we go later into the game, we'll probably want 4. There are people who diminish your MR, and then it'd be nice to have 4 so that you have 3 once it's diminished. You know. So, but I think we're gonna go ahead and buff up this shield of resistance. Now that is pretty much what I was hoping to get. A nice shield. It would have been better if it was an artifact one with, hey, resistance, our cold off, our fire, something like the gold dragon skills. If we had that, that would be insane. But let's, I mean, you can ask for whatever you want, but it's also fair to be realistic. So at this point, I want to ask for a weapon. Let's see what we got. A Twisted Morningstar. Very good start. And it is a +6 Morningstar of Chagrin or Chagrin. This has Crush, has plus Blink. Arlec, don't need it all. +4 Strength and +3 Int. So the Intelligence might actually be useful for us now that we're going to be casting more spells. Sorry. What do we have in invocations going up to? Just see this. 20? Yeah. So, I'm actually pretty happy with that. The best thing, in my opinion, is just the fact that we don't need to worry about a +4 Morningstar of Crushing anymore. Unfortunately, did I just wield that? I'm already wielding. What? I want to look at this. So, unfortunately, the only bad thing is we cannot enhance this anymore, whereas we can, if we want, enhance this one to +9, but I'm probably still going to be looking for a Morningstar or even an Evening Star that we can use. What's it called? With Holy Might or what? Holy Wrath. I forget what it's called. The one that does extra damage to undead. That's what we'll be wanting. Undead and demons. That's the one we'll be wanting as we get much later into the game. This is going to be perfect for now. +4 Strength. Hey, who's going to complain about that? Blink is really interesting. Gives us a great defense. It's just not something I use a whole lot. But now we can evoke Blink just for 1 magic point and some hunger. Now, I guess this is an evocation with 12% failure for us. Not great, but, having an 88% chance to blink. Now, this is not a control blink. I think it's just a random blink, so it's not necessarily going to help you all the time, but okay. Enough describing. I loved the equipment side of this is my favorite part of the game. So, it's very easy for me to get lost in that. Let me drop... I guess we don't have any other scrolls of requirement. Okay, so I actually want to get my scrolls of enchant armor. And we're going to start reading those scrolls and putting them on my shield. We got a ton anyway. So I think this is, until we have a better shield, this is something. And usually when you invest this much into a shield, we will immediately find an artifact shield with something better. But you wouldn't find that better shield unless you did this, right? So it's still important to do. We'll drop the rest of those scrolls of enchant armor. Any other scrolls we want to drop? No, I think that's fine. I want to just evoke this real fast, this blink. H. Yeah, so it is a random blink. That's fine. So I think right now there's several things we could do. Now I feel comfortable dropping our Arc Hold because we have this Shield of Resistance, and I'm definitely going to drop the Morningstar of Crushing. So we'll leave those here. We have what? Okay, we only have through R items, so we're still doing it okay there. And we can go back down to... Actually, I might as well just do it this way. And go down here. And where is still saying we can't reach some places. I'm still confused about that, but that's fine. We'll just go down to the nearest place. And I'm going to go ahead and go to Depths 3. This is a little bit dangerous. Depths 3 can have some pretty terrible stuff. We're flying. Fire Giant's okay. And now, hey, that Shield of Resistance is starting to look a lot better, isn't it? The Bolt of Fire hits me. We resist. We're expecting to basically just resist constantly. Okay, come on. Just come over. Yeah, so they're barely doing any damage to us. And these guys who are unfortunately killing themselves with their own... They're hoisted by their own petard. I think that's the expression. +2 short bow velocity. This is Depths 1. Okay, I was looking at that. Let's do this. What have we found? Okay, Centaur Corpse. Okay. We don't really need the extra Centaur Corpse right now. Keep exploring. We'll go down here. Hey, he did not even get a chance, thankfully, to split himself into multiple parts. Hey, it's a golden dragon. Well, he's going to be particularly mad because we're wearing one of his friends. But it should not be a problem. And look how quickly we're killing stuff now. Oh, okay, that was a Hell Knight that we just got extremely lucky. You hammer the Hell Knight like a gong. Nobody can tell you that this is not a fun little game, this dungeon crawl. I'm not particularly worried about these creatures, but we'll still do our due diligence back up. Annihilator does have the Crystal Spear, and it did... Oh, it killed... No, it didn't hit us, it killed them. Okay, good. We'll heal up. Things are a little bit more dangerous now, so we want to take some extra precautions. And by that I just mean, hey, it wouldn't be the worst thing if we just at least healed. I hate these little diagonal corridors. They are, like, in my opinion, the worst. I know there's somebody there. It's also the worst for Auto Explorer. Auto Explorer doesn't have a great system for getting through this. We'll let Auto Explorer do it last. Okay, we have found altars. We're not going to be using any altars, obviously, so it's not of any consequence to us. Okay, let's go kill this guy. I mean, I guess he's just going to kill himself. Stairway down. Another fire dragon. Hey, you know, great time to have 2 things of resistance. And the best thing is we could grab another ring, which would give us even better resistances. So, oh, a shop. Okay, floating eye, floating eye. Where's the floating eye? No, don't fixate on me. Oh, this is just paralyzing gaze. I'm not too worried about that. Let's go for, instead, the Lich. Okay, Poison Arrow. We partially resist. Okay, there is a apparently, oh, so we did get paralyzed for a moment, but I wasn't too worried about it with just with a Lich. Okay, rations. I'm not going to need that. What else do we have? Ooh, yes. Pretty much everything. I mean, we have 3,000 gold. What are we going to be spending that on? Stuff like this. And I think I'm just going to buy everything. It's only 600, 500 for all this. We'll take everything that you have. So now, this shop appears to be closed. It's not usual to buy a shop out, but we were able to do it. Alright, as much as these guys are still going to kill themselves, I'm going to let them get a little bit closer first. And just in case there's more stuff behind them. Alright, what do we have? Enchant armor. Perfect. Oh, that was remove curse. Okay. But we know there's somebody in there. This is Blizzard Demon airstrike, so we probably should land. I'm going to risk it. Yeah, he didn't actually get it off. The Rust Devil, not going to be a big problem. Yeah. Corrosion could be bad, but let's fight these guys here. Just keep killing them. And there we go. Another entrance to Pandemonium. But we've cleared this so far. Oh, Frost Giant. Well, we'll just go charge him. Feeling pretty confident. We'll take the gold. Feeling pretty confident about our abilities right now. And overconfident. What is it? What's the line from Darkest Dungeon? We did see, by the way, a floating eye somewhere down here. Okay. I'll charge these guys. Well, dragons still... They're all trying to avenge their friend. I'm being trampled backwards. Hey! We got more golden armor. Kind of not a big deal, of course, but... With these guys... okay, Deep Troll, Shaman, Ogre Mage, Vampire Knight. So far, let me just check what we've done. I don't think anybody's done anything to us. And we've got our intelligence back up, thankfully, at some point. We don't want you to haste or might people, so we'll go ahead and kill the mage. This one also can do confuse and slow at 0%, so that's fine. So this can only do haste other, which is still not good, but I want to kill this hasted guy first. He's got a great mace, plus 3 great mace. That's actually, is that the best? You look for great mace. That is, in fact, the best one that we found, yeah. So we have a +2 in storage. We'll grab this one. Let's fight first, because I don't want to take this like too unseriously. I'm not too worried about the frost stuff, ice dragons and all that. I don't think that this guy can smite, but I don't. Yeah, smiting is actually bad enough that we'll kill this guy first. The ice dragon killed himself. That's amazing that he can die from his own cold stuff. But okay, we got the Sphinx. Next, so taking it kind of slowly here, but I think that's wise. I mean, this is depths 3. We at any point we have to be careful now, but it looks like we're handling this pretty well. And this is Flave Ghost. This is the one area, and this is the one advantage of these diagonal passageways. It's pretty easy to fight only one enemy at a time if that's what you want to do. And that poor Spark Wasp, who's waiting so long for his turn to die, is finally we finally are able to help him out. Okay, good. So we're healed, we're back. We have not been mutated. That's good. And we'll go collect this. Are we out of space? 45, so we still have space for these kind of things. Just gonna do a little bit of manual exploring here. Yeah, I think that's fine. And to go up this side, we know there's somebody over here, right? A Lich. It's not an Elder Lich. Ooh! I hate the glowing orange brains. But no problems so far. This is an interesting map. And that guy killed himself. Oh, okay, hey, it's a little money treasure. Money vault. And now you can see, obviously, there's no problem for us to buy every single scroll that we could find. It's just not going to be an issue at this point. These guys are not going to worry me. +5 battle axe of draining. That's pretty good. Of course. Can't use it, but I want to go for the Lich first. For that guy first. This air mage, I'm flying and he's still not doing anything. And oh my goodness. Okay, what do we have here? We have magic mapping, we have rations. Silver tomahawks are good. I actually do want to pick those up. I have the space, which I do. Rations, money, remove curse, ice blast, which is good. I actually do like having that one around. Dagger, glowing staff, not going to be used. Oh, faintly glowing flail. We'll take that. And fear, enslavement. That one's not going to be as useful. Transparent robe, not going to use that. Fog, ringmail, book of necromancy. I don't know why I even added that. It's pretty useless to us, and I don't. Hopefully, it didn't anger the shining one that we even picked it up. It wasn't red, so I guess you can, but can't actually learn any of those spells. How are we doing on skills? Speaking of spells and skills and all that, so maces are almost up to the level we want them. Might as well change this to 22. Don't see any reason not to just keep getting better at maces. Fighting is obviously something that we might as well get better at until it's maxed at 27. But mace and flails, it's also something that our 2-hit chance I think goes up the higher that is. So and tangentially, you can say that axes and staves are at least improving based on what we do. Just in case we want to switch to, let's say, axes, even though we have -1 aptitude for that. And armor, we are not training right now. That's interesting. Oh, we are training it. I'm not looking at the right menu. Yeah, but only at 80%. We're not training shields. We're at 25. That's fine, actually. Okay, let's keep exploring. How are we doing? 21 minutes. Yeah, things are happening pretty quickly now. A Zot trap. Those are horrible. Although, honestly, being cast to the abyss at this point, which is normally my biggest fear with those, not such a big concern. Now, we're at depths 3. We could go to depths 4. I think we're ready. I think we're ready for the big one, which is we're gonna head. First of all, let me just. I could identify this, but I can't remember what kind of bad stuff could happen. The thing is, we have 5 scrolls of identify, so I'm just gonna identify it manually. It was cursed, flame, dexterity. It's just not a very good flail, and because it's an artifact, we can't even enhance it. But flame is just not that great anyway. Okay, so I mean, we traded an identify for remove curse. Irrelevant for us, really. Doesn't really matter. But it doesn't have anything like something which would drain us by taking it off or anything. And I don't know which weapons, if any, can do that. I think you can. Oops. Let's pick up the ration. I want to go back to depths. I basically want to go back to Dungeon 15. So go Dungeon 15. And then we'll do a little bit of, once again, inventory management. I guess I'll just drop this over here. And after that, we'll go ahead and I'll just cut away for now, and then I'll take us back. I need to brainstorm what my plan will be for doing. What's it called? Vaults 5. And then after I have a plan, we'll come back in. All right. Well, I'm gonna go with a pretty tried and true method. This will basically come as a surprise to nobody who's played the game. A lot, that I'm going to use the immolation technique. So I've gotten this ring. I'm going to sacrifice some amount of protection. +6 is a lot to sacrifice, but I'm going to do this so that I can get a ring of resist fire, which will take me up to 3 pips. So now we're completely resistant to fire. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to quaff some potions before I go down. Probably going to even quaff a brilliance, which should increase my intelligence and whatever temporarily. I'm going to quaff agility. I'm going to quaff a haste. I'm going to quaff... Actually, I'm not going to quaff a might right away. I could have actually just quaffed a resistance instead of... You know what? Let's do that instead. Let's... I don't know why I didn't think about that before. I should just do this. Let's put it on in place of our ring of fire. So technically our resistance fire is going to be low, but we'll just quaff a potion of resistance instead. So let's see. What order do I want to do this? So essentially the game plan is go down. Sorry about that. I got distracted here. Alright, so brilliance, quaff brilliance, better intelligence, all that stuff. We will quaff a agility and a haste and our resistance. Now, I think that's everything we want to do. We want to activate Divine Shield. So the game plan here, just in case you didn't already catch this, besides the immolation, which is going to be setting fire to everything, and I also even took with me the wand, or the whatever it's called, the lamp of fire. I also have a sack of spiders as like I plan to use it on the Vaults 5 if I get into trouble at all, to kind of basically just to fill up space around us to protect us if we don't have a wall. So now our plan is anything that is left after immolation hopefully is arranged. I mean, hopefully isn't ranged. I would prefer... I can also use fog to make it so they come to me, but we'll be reflecting everything else. So we have really high shield, 41. 41 shield is pretty darn high. Very, very, very high shield. So we'll be in like great shape to reflect things back at people. So here we go. Oh wow, Zot Trap. Well, that's less than ideal. I don't... Yep, that guy to the left is gonna... This guy to the right is gonna step on it. Bummer. Alright, well, let me just read this scroll of immolation. Anyway. Yes. I'm gonna try to move... Well, I guess I will just evoke this thing. I'm going to try to evoke it on this guy. Hopefully we kill him before he steps on that trap. Well, there we go. So what happened to us? You heard a loud Zot. We don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So the fire went. Now everybody's going to start dying. The amount of noise this is going to create is quite a lot. Unfortunately, they're going to keep... That's just a terrible place for that. Just a... Absolutely terrible place for that Zot trap. Uncursed. Why is that? Resist corrosion. Wait, what is giving us resist corrosion? Oh, right. Our potion of resistance, of course. Trying to figure out what's the best. Yeah, you gotta take things very slow here. It might be a scatter shot. No, they have pretty good, better disintegration. They're pretty well armored. I'm not feeling very, like hard pressed, or I'm not feeling very scared about the outcome of this yet. I think we'll just start killing them. So let's see, who has the least amount of AC and evasion? This guy probably. Okay, we'll go for him. Oh, I mean, we could just do Cleansing Flame. That would also... It's not a bad time to do it. Yeah, we have a zombie here, so we will get a little bit of piety back for it. But you know what? I'm just going to kill him. Here we go. Let the chain begin. Green Death, not like... exactly what you want to see, but we are pretty resistant to poison, so also in this case, not the worst thing. We have a Necromancer. Now, Agony's not great, but looks like we'll almost guaranteed to resist it. Let's just keep hammering this guy. There's the flames. Just waiting for the guards to explode here. It's starting to happen. Okay. I have not even done anything. This is still that turn. Okay, we're good now. We have an opportunity to do something. Another guy is exploding. We are resisting. Of course, we should. We have full fire resistance. Okay. Almost time for us to do a fog scroll, I think. We still aren't doing anything, by the way. This is still, just the same turn. Okay, we have a chance to act. Do this. We killed somebody. He's almost dead. We hear a gurgling sound. Okay, there's that. More explosions going off. I'm hitting enter. Enter. We have a chance to act again. I'm going to kill that zombie to my bottom left. There he goes. Enter. 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 I haven't done anything yet. Enter. We reached level 25 from all of this. And this is why the immolation play is pretty strong. Now you can see our health is not spectacular right now, so we'll have to be a bit careful. At any point in time when we feel like things are going too bad, nobody has blocked the staircase, so we could actually just stair dance right now. But I don't want to, because all these guys are dying. And look at our health, which was low, just ticked back up. Because why? We're killing stuff which the Shining One approves of, and he's rewarding us with health and mana. The mana is not a big deal right now, but the health surely is. So I think we now attack this deep elf mage. Did I get that right? Yeah. Kill him. Trolls are coming in. They keep stelling on the damn Zots. Sphinx comes into view. It might be... Are they summoning then? Where'd the Sphinx come? No, he's just coming on over to see what's going on. We don't have anybody around us right now, which is funny. So we'll just... I think we actually will just throw something this turn. We'll throw it at this mage because he's not... well, we could throw it over here and it'll pierce. So that's probably the best bet. Okay. The Akhtar Captain explodes. They're all exploding. Tons of fire going on. Yeah, we'll just keep killing people. And they're blown up. Our health was down to 125. We'll go... Wait, it's down to 124. It went up and then back down. Okay, now it's back up to 155. You can see that this is the advantage of the Shining One in this situation. We might be being smitten, as in we might be being smited by that Sphinx. Jeez. I mean, this is the great thing about this immolation play, though. It's a lot of fun. We hear her shout ×5 anyways. Well, let's move down and to the right so we stay on the staircase and then kill this guy. Took a while to actually get him. We're feeling very hungry. Well, the good news is just eat some flesh and get some more flesh. Kill this guy. And here they come. I mean, so now we're kind of okay. We can just sit here. Yeah, we'll walk into the... No. Do not want to go into the Zot trap. Yeah, we'll walk into that. Okay. I just wanted to get this thing, but... cast a spell on us. I didn't see what it was. Bolt lightning. But that's... Yeah, we're very resistant to our electricity. Let's get this. I'm kind of just waiting for stuff to happen. How are we doing now? Is it time to start stair dancing? Or do we want to teleport? I think we're okay. We're not doing bad. I feel like we're okay to even just... Oh, wow. That was great. Did we kill him with a javelin? No, it barely missed. Okay. But he blinked. Okay. Iron Art Preserver. This is, I believe, the one who... Wait, who is that? It's the Vault Guards that... No, yeah, Vault Warden that seals... Where's the Iron Heart Preserver? Let's see, which one is he? Oh, the one above him. Right. So, that's also not somebody I want to see, but that's okay. We're hearing Zots. We're just... Stupid trap. Alright, so we've been pulled off the stairs. I don't see why or how or what, but that's fine. We'll just walk right up to the stairs again. Or trampled? No, we weren't trampled. Okay, that's what I was fearing would happen, that, you know, they blocked the staircase for us. It might be time for us to read another scroll of immolation. Our immolation-ish stuff is going away. So let's just do that, because it's been extremely effective so far. And immolation is not going to work in hell, so there's no chance in hell it will work. Let's kill this guy. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on now. But again, we have our nice shield. And the flames going on. Some of these people are engulfed in flames. Now it's probably time to do a cleansing flame. trying to read very quickly. His lost soul sacrifices itself to reading it. The Phantasmal Warrior. Orange Demon. I don't even see these people. Ironheart Preserver explodes. That's good. That hopefully will hurt the... Oh, I feel myself slow down. That's not fantastic. That's probably the haste coming to an end, though. Iron Dragon breathes metal splinters on you. That's something that we are well equipped to deal with high AC and especially with high shield. Okay. We want to kill the Yakdar to the top left. And we want to kill the guy to the bottom left, because those are both fire stuff. They both have fire. They will cause fire, which is good. Ice Fiend calls on the powers of darkness. Not great. Probably another time for us to do... Let's just do another Cleansing Flame, because I don't think it's going to cost us piety at this point. We'll be gaining the piety back that we're spending. Okay, good. So this is killing all kinds of stuff. Kill the Orange Demon. The noise levels is just absurd. Oh my god, I did not see that we have a fire thing to the top right, but I think that's just a normal one. It is still hitting enter here. Kill the Komodo Dragon. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. That was a lot of stuff. Oh, good. We got Dragon Scales. Looks like that fire guy died. I don't know why or how. Because he's resistant to fire. Are we still? This is amazing that we're handling this so well. We haven't healed or done anything yet, but we're still at 176 because we keep healing by killing stuff. Pretty amazing. Okay, we killed that guy as well. Tengu Reaver's coming in. I want to kill that Lich, but the thing is, I don't want to move off the stairs. I guess we're going to have to... Where is the... Okay, let me just... Damnation. Oh, did I see Damnation? Oh, yeah, that's painful. Okay, yeah, I see the red on the top right. So I was reading here, and then I looked here, and yep, that's Damnation. Okay, Brimstone Fiend completely resists. That's probably because of fire. Where is the guy who is... I can't find the one who's... Oh, the staircases aren't blocked anymore. So now we can stair dance if we want. Well, we got a lot of effect out of all the stuff that we've done so far. This is a summon below us. We don't really want to deal with him. We could just go up and heal. But you know what? We're actually still brilliant, agile, and resistant. So I will just... Oh my god. That was painful. We're almost dead in a single hit. Yeah. Well, that's definitely, certainly the moment where we will begin our stair dancing. So... Go back up. Hopefully don't die in the process. We didn't. Fantastic. And we'll heal and we'll call this one to a close. So we've already had a good go at it. Oh, and apparently didn't kill everything here. So we already had a good go at it. All the things are going away, and now we're healed. Okay, so now we can go down another staircase. All roads lead to Rome at this point. They all go down to the same spot. But we'll pick this one up in the next episode, trying to finish off Vaults 5. And by finish off, I mean we've only probably done about 20% of it. So I'll see you back then. Until then, thanks for watching. Nice to have you along with me, and take care.